Hello my constituents, this is your governor speaking and welcome to another video as Spain. Now, we are now in the year 2020, which is the current year. Last year we managed to do a lot of stuff, partly thanks to a very broken taxation system, especially on industrial pollution. We managed to grow by almost 4.7%. And I do believe that we will continue to grow at this rate. No, actually, the economy will slow down a little in the beginning of this year, which isn't it's not a big problem. It's actually expected. As long as it doesn't bring the unemployment rate upwards, I'm fine with it. Because I don't want my inflation to be too much. Right now, inflation is very much under control. Pakistan just had a nuclear disaster. I believe I have already donated it last episode. Now, this episode we will continue with our energetic infrastructure shift. I believe that 3 of our third generation nuclear power plants will be online in about 2 to 3 months, I believe. And after that, well, Spain will be pretty much carbon neutral. Not only that, we're gonna have to start construction. Blah, not here. We will receive the technology to build carbon capture plants, which are great for the first thing. These are great for fuel because we can actually reutilize the carbon captured for fuel. It's great for the environment because we will pretty much capture all the carbon, excess carbon from the air. And I believe that's pretty much it. It's a win-win scenario with these. Now, hey everyone who is with me in the chat today, we have our Norwegian friend AMN. How are you? We have a meeting with Macron. And he wants to purchase our maize. We don't produce enough to meet his demands, so no. Our debt has been reduced to 41% of the GDP. Now let's take a look at our security services. Most of the terrorist organizations are out. Now we only have organized crime. Let's make a small cybersecurity campaign. I believe that's it for now. How's our safety? The crime rates are going down. Unemployment. Our current unemployment rate is at 11%. It's not ideal, but it's far better than last year. Let's increase our social spending to help employment. And let's see if we can pass one of our election promises, such as the specific criminalization of street harassment, which it's a great idea. Let's do this right now. What do you mean? Oh yes, the game bugged out when I made the new cabinet, that I can't, for whatever reason, appoint someone for the viewing cabinet. For some reason. How am I gonna fix this? I have no clue. I should have the option here, but I really don't have for some reason. Ah, it's good to see everything is okay in Norway. Maybe if I fire a minister and then appoint someone to women's rights here. Yeah, I'm gonna see that later. Alright, so I can do this. But I can regulate traffic. The traffic in center cities will be exclusive. Oh, great. The National Club for Drivers' Rights. This one is gonna take a while.
We have subdued the rebel.
Alright, so I do believe that I also have highways and high-speed rail networks to create. Let's try and make one. No, not here. How about one that goes straight from Zaragoza, goes through the mountains. Wow, my English is great today. Jesus. and takes the highway all the way to Toulouse. And we will pay for 95% of it. Let's also get one from Coruña to Lugo. It's a waste of public funds. Yeah, right. Alright, let's meet with our doctor for our appointment. Okay, so you guys have noticed that sometimes I stop everything to talk with the doctor and with the wife, and generally at the same time. Now, there's a reason for it. In game, there's a very small percentage of a chance that, especially if your character is old, that he may actually die, like of a heart attack or something, during the gameplay. It's an extremely slim chance, but it can happen. And your wife, you must at least every 3 months meet with her. Otherwise, she will start to try to leave you, and it will cause a ruckus on the national newspapers, and it can actually start a scandal. So it's always good to at least get some space to talk with these people, and maybe even your direct family. There's no high-speed rail from Alicante to Murcia, but there is now. Alright, the French refused the project. This is sad. Alright, I'm in perfect form, unlike last year. Alright, managed to get some new discoveries. New generation of RFID chips. Medication against diabetes. Do desire patented and they're commercially available. Commercially accessible to the entire world. Absolutely. Budget surplus of 35%. Alright, if we increase our laboratories by 865, that means we would get 25,950 new scientists. You're okay? You need to appoint women's rights minister first, then you won't get the bug, kick the government. Yeah, I can't kick the government, or maybe I can kick one person and then I won't have to redo the entire government. Now, who can we kick? Wait a minute. No, I don't want to. Jesus. Uh-oh. Ooh, boy. This is bad. This is bad.
Fellow esteemed citizens, our current situation is critical, faced with repeated...
Well, shit. Let's repatriate our nationals from both territories. And let's observe. This is now an international crisis going on the Korean Peninsula. Wow, this is a pathetic attack. Oh boy, it's actually going on right now. What else can I do? Alright, I see that there are 3 people online right now. Besides AMN, who else is online? Say hello. Alright, right now all we can do is wait. Should I help South Korea, like militarily, or should I try a more diplomatic approach? Oh my god. Oh. Scientists have developed the process for capturing CO2. Great. Now let's see which one of these shoes is more effective. 5,000, 1,000. Alright. Capturing CO2 at the emission source is far more useful and far more effective. Let's see. How many can I build? Alright, I'm gonna make 20,000 of these, which will reduce the total CO2 by that's 100 million tons. That's great. That's over the full territory for the next 2 months. Okay, so about the current conflict, I'm going to wait to see what the UN will do, because sometimes this conflict just stops after a certain time. The North is being massacred. Jesus. Maybe South Korea won't actually need our help. They're actually doing fine for now. I hope. In the meantime, how's our naval forces? Alright, we have 14 frigates and cruisers, 3 submarines, 1 aircraft carrier, and a riot again.
Is it right?
Give me a break.
We have subdued.
Let's see our naval base here. No, it's not here. Alright, we already have an arms embargo on the north. Alright, so they consume. They don't consume much, that is known. What is it? Let's slap this onto them. Let's see if this does anything. How much oil we produce, by the way? Alright, it's actually... we have a very slim percentage. It's not something that will actually hurt them, I guess. But we do produce 1% of the... 1.4% of fuel. Now our climate objectives. Our emissions are reducing. Let's see the status of our third generation nuclear power plants. They are going. We are nearly 200 days of progress. How's the conflict? How many languages do you speak? Also do a train to Lisbon. Yeah, Marisa, I speak English and Portuguese only, but I do plan to learn German. I speak a little Spanish, but it's because I know Portuguese. And about the train to Lisbon, I do believe I have one already on the way. Yeah, there it is. And it's going to should be finished soonish. I'm not sure when. I wonder if it hit them economically. Probably. They are at less than 1% on their approval ratings, really low. Alright, let's... regarding crime fighting, it's always good. Wait a minute. It's always good that you... Sorry, people. It's always good that you stop and think if you should attack now or you should attack later, because sometimes it's much better for you to just wait. So in this case, I'm gonna wait until February 2. Oh my god. Is that a strike? Holy shit. We actually did this. We actually did it. Alright, now South Korea is having a counter-attack, and the people in the north are organizing a revolution pretty much. Well, this is intense. How's the south? They're actually better. I think they'll win very soon. By the way, we just made a discovery on fiber optics. How's our speed? Still the same as before. So let's ensure that our entire country is covered. I do believe that is very possible. And because those times are uncertain, let's increase our numbers in the army. Actually, I have an idea. It's probably a very dumb idea, but it's an idea. Just send commandos all the way here to help in the war effort against North Korea. Yeah, let's just wait. Riots? Why? Oh, this is heavy. Researchers in the railway sector.
To the rebel movement. There's no more unrest.
Get out of here, John Malkovich. Researchers in the railway sector have done it. They have just developed a new generation of Hyperloop train capable of exceeding 2,000 kilometers per hour. Great. You will desire to patent it, render it commercially accessible to the world? No, let's use it for Spain. Let's see if I can already do this. Why the long face? Mistress Coyes. We have Hyperloop now. Let's make one to Lisbon. Of which we will pay for. And one for Paris. Just one funny straight line, just all the way to Paris. I wonder how much that would cost. Not much, really. Amen. I don't think the unions and the repatriations like you. They don't. It's the thing about this game in particular. No matter what you do, you're going to piss someone off if you want to actually accomplish anything. But one thing that this game doesn't do very well is compromising. Compromising is
one of the big parts of politics, especially when you have a parliament that has a multi-party system. Now, there's another game that I'm currently playing when I'm not playing this game, which is Political Process, which my friend Politics Gaming is playing a lot of, and I'm planning to do a gameplay as the governor of Florida, or at least try to become governor of Florida as a Democrat, which would be extremely hard to do, at least on a normal difficulty. Alright, Portugal accepted our investment. Our nuclear power plant is almost ready. I mean, look at this. This is beautiful. Look at all this infrastructure. A Hyperloop, a high-speed rail. Actually, let's get crazy. Let's get crazy. Let's see if Italy would like a Hyperloop from Madrid to Rome. Imagine that.
One of my men succeeded.
Alright, this reminds me. Let's dismantle them, and let's wait a bit more before we go after the Chinese mafia. Italy agrees. Alright, we're getting a lot of new stuff. I mean, wow, in 1 year we are already getting a lot of scientific advancements. Impossible to cross country without stopping. Why? Okay, then why don't we try from Barcelona? Alright, let's make a stop in Marseille then. And stop on the final station in Rome. We don't have the manpower. Alright, maybe later. Or maybe, oh no, we don't have enough. We don't have enough relations with Morocco, which is sad. I wanted to do this. I wanted to get a Hyperloop. Well, finally. Finally. I mean, what? It just took forever. defend the territory of South Korea.
Fellow esteemed citizens, our current situation is critical. Faced with repeated provocations from this rogue state that is threatening both our country and the international community, I have made a conscious decision to declare war. We regret that diplomacy has failed. It is now up to our guns to speak for us, so that we can defend our homeland.
No, I will not go for an offensive strategy. I do not have the... Actually... Yes, let's try that. I wonder if it will work. Because if it does, it will be the boldest thing we ever done so far. Let's see. I wonder if I can just take a very minor base. The problem is there are no minor bases. I also want to send the navy, but they are slow, painfully slow. Actually, let's send an aircraft carrier. Right, we can get 20 fighters in here, so... Wow, even Indonesia. Alright, believe this is enough. Let's also get 6 cruisers to back him up. Okay guys, you know what's gonna happen. A boat is far slower than airplanes and etc. These two will take forever to arrive. But let's get them to go here.
Regulate the agricultural budget with the European budget. This is the agenda.
Wait, did they just change my foreign affairs minister? What happened? I think I skipped a news or something. All right. Oh, they're screwed. Yeah, it's actually very odd that China would go against the NK here. Oh my god, look at this. The other thing about all of this is because since this isn't a player controlled conflict, it will probably end in status quo. Alright, that's one boat down. The Chinese have arrived in Pyongyang, but they're retreating for some reason. I think we're getting like way ahead in technology. This is great. Alright, I see we have 3 people watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And also remember that I'm planning to get far more content into the channel. Maybe I'll play on as another country in the future, and I may also play either Hearts of Iron 4 or Political Process as well. And now I'm also thinking of a surprise video in the future. Try to change the... Try to... not change, try to diversify the content of the channel, which is what I really want to do. I mean, I don't want to just play map games. I do believe that I have enough space to increase the number of researchers. Alright, I believe that this will greatly speed up our research. Let's see, environment, is our construction ready? It isn't. God, this is horrifying. Alright, we are nearing an hour of gameplay, and I believe it's best if we end our live stream right here. I believe we did a lot of stuff. We finally got Hyperloop going. We're gonna get a line to Lisbon and another line all the way to Paris, France, which is greatly going to boost our tourism. And a very unfortunate war is happening in the Korean Peninsula, which I believe will be resolved in the next 2 months. And not only that, we are getting like a very high yield for researchers. Our patents curve is increasing very rapidly. But I do believe that if we get enough researchers, we can get to at least at 1,000 very easily, 1K. The number of scientific discoveries is increasing. We are now toe to toe with Russia. Number of higher education students is also increasing, but I believe we can do better. Let's get this to 7%. This will be great. Alright, I'm gonna end the live stream right here. If you have watched this until the end, do not forget to subscribe, do not forget to like, and as always, I hope everyone is well, and I see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.